my heart almost stopped when I heard what happened. I had no idea. I mean, I knew the guy was sleazy, kind of bloodthirsty, and not all that hygienic. But it turns out Shaitan is here under orders of some big-shot gangster, Rogan the Butcher. He's trying to bring the whole White Maw into Rogan's fold.
I was going to kill Shaitan already. Now I'm gonna make it hurt.
Do it quick. Shaitan is on a rampage. He's taken out half the leaders of the White Maw, and he's not slowing down. Whatever you're after, you'd better get it. And fast.
The Republic wants whatever the White Maw is using to get around their censors.
Oh, I'll bet. That kind of secret brings a fat payday, no? I can help. When Shaitan started heads rolling, they moved the cloaker to an underground base for security.
I'll find it myself.
Really? How many Wampa-filled ice caves are you willing to search through? Come on, let me make this up to you. I'll run ahead, distract the guards. There's a back way in with only automated security. You should be able to handle it. Think of this as my way to say, I'm sorry.
Our long-range sensors just picked up the explosion inside the geothermal plant. Nice work. The Imperials will be furious. I wish I could see their faces. Thank you. You've probably just saved the lives of half the soldiers on Hoth.
If everything here is secure, Major, I'm probably needed elsewhere.
There are a lot of people on Hoth who could probably use your help. Listen, I know this is asking a lot, but we've lost contact with Lieutenant Kirill at 10th Outpost. I don't know what's happened there, but I suspect they're in trouble.
I got what you wanted.
Wantahumpa, Murirava Fupa Chipampawula. Jonki Faguta, Chiho Poda Gioto Vokise. Yanki Faguta, Chiho Poda Gioto Vokise.
No, this isn't the way it... Captain, please, for the love of all that is good and righteous, help me!
Got yourself into this, you can get yourself out.
Why do you always think this is my fault? You saved my life. Shaitan was going to kill me. First things first. There are Gand bounty hunters waiting in the next room, courtesy of Rogan the Butcher. Apparently, it was personal.
Where does Rogan keep finding these people?
The bounty hunters rigged this whole place with that poisonous sludge they breathe. As soon as that door opens, that stuff is going to pour in here. If you don't want to drop dead before a shot hits you, forget the Gand. Go past them into the room and target the gas valves.
You're just a font of helpful information, aren't you?
Look out! That's twice now. The saving my life. And I meant it before about not lying, so just give me a second. This is new ground for me. I work for Rogan. There, I said it. The whole reason he sent me to Hoth was to kill you, and I don't want to do it anymore.
You realize you're a dead man, right?
I'd rather be killed by you for the truth than by Shaitan to cover a lie. Though I'd rather not be killed at all. The Jedi Order. It's all black and white. Like, why try if I've already turned my back on the light? I ended up in Hock to Rogan. He basically made me Shaitan's slave. Told him to use me how he wanted.
Are you making an offer, or expecting me to write your biography?
Let me make this up to you. I can get you to the cloaker. No tricks, no traps.
First thing goes wrong, you're dead.
Wow. That's, perfectly fair. I see your point. The White Maw's base is in one of the Republic's downed ships. Lots of guards, no visitors. I'll meet you there. We can work together to get past the guards and find the cloaker. Though you might be surprised when you meet him.
I conferred with every man in the platoon. Even if we sent everyone we have, we couldn't strike the Brotherhood effectively.
Then you see my point. A combined operation might have a chance. You didn't say you had visitors.
What are you doing here? We haven't seen a new face in weeks. How did you make it past the Hailstorm Raiders?
Somebody want to explain what's going on?
Captain Biron is here attempting to solve a mutual problem. A group of white mob pirates called the Hailstorm Brotherhood.
They are savages, frankly. Cultists and marauders from some other ice planet that came to Hoth to test their limits. They hunt and murder those who cannot survive in the cold as they do. Republic and Imperials alike.
If you came to talk, talk.
My men are in the same situation as Lieutenant Kirill's, cut off with no resupply possible.
If we don't join forces, they'll whittle us down until we leave our outposts in search of food. Then we die.
How does that compare to being betrayed at some critical point by the enemy?
Without help, our deaths are a certainty. Anything is better. What we need is for someone to bait a trap. If we fire a distress flare out on the ice, the Brotherhood will come running to attack.
When that happens, my squad can surround them and wipe them out. All the bait would need to do is last until they arrive.
Feels a little like pushing me overboard and saying all I have to do is swim.
I hadn't thought of you volunteering, but we welcome the help.
Have no fear, my men are eager for payback. When the Brotherhood comes, the Empire will be hot on their heels.
Then it's agreed. Here's the distress flare and directions. Find a good vulnerable-looking spot in the snow. Good luck out there. The Brotherhood knows that ice better than their own backsides.
Bumogala apayang. Nila may ini amka amgap. Yang perlu amka. Kalami na yakira na buwa ripok. Raga memua inu bunyan. Kemapa amka namia.
Why can't things be easy, just once?
Nulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok. Nibegap kamka kakyam. Klak nemo amia galak. Raka kalam kala. Ninya oramagyang megik.
Why aren't you handling it yourself?
Mem amak kupkap. Kramanik. Umnug kiga mayamak. Nulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok. Kanaya nugan. Kinim nayalak umnug mege.
Kavadumpa stupa. Mankinsa. Wama oto chakoga hutapawa to bampaula. Faguta ji oto endia.
What else do you know?
Maguli ji wanta hompa. Mulira wata wampa. Shisakava kaya topa. Pubanda bakawanki.
What's holding us up?
Tachuna kwa bonuta tupita. Betuana uba kili wata pongkidanko padoga lola. Betuana uba kili wata pongkidanko padoga lola.
That's one way to get yourself killed.
Chesko yoho kimbambo lumba. Mukili makolunki ne at bompa bushuda. Yokanta bata chawa wermo. Mukili mahwahota?
Looks like I don't have any choice but to play along.
Tudo omishka kaba no tesma wetia? Uno bongo wa wune kupa. Tonti tok makitoni? Kokoti choski nawi kuchusi yomata chi popota.
I handled everything just like you wanted.
Lumen pamian. Bimar kimulai. Kam ino memnu. Najanaya amkam mimik meraka. Laporam amka. Mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgam.
You did it. I haven't seen that many dead Brotherhood since we first came to the planet.
Agreed. It was efficacious.
I'll assume that was the Imperial equivalent of enthusiasm, Captain.
It was. My scouts are in pursuit of the fleeing Brotherhood now. We'll see what they find.
Alright, what's the next step?
Now, we maintain our truce until we determine if our knockout blow was delivered. My scouts should report in at any moment.
Snow Raptor, this is Hatchling. Come in, Snow Raptor.
Go ahead, Hatchling.
We spotted the remainder of the enemy force entering the ice fortress. Coordinates attached.
If the remainder of their force is grouping at the ice fortress, they've been badly hurt. It's time to finish them.
The captain's right. We're not gonna get this chance again.
I don't like the idea of taking out every last one.
I agree. It's not practical. We should aim to stop Master Sav. Without his leadership, the cult would be a disorganized mess.
Sav is a legend among the Brotherhood. We stranded him in the snow once, and left him for dead in Wampa country. He strangled one with a torn femur, and skinned it with his own claws. He showed up in the ice fortress weeks later, quite alive.
I won't give him a chance. And what do I have to do?
We'll need you to spearhead the team, eliminating Master Sav. Others will secure the turrets and the perimeter. The ice fortress will be swarming with Brotherhood. We'll have the teams meet up again in the audience hall. Be warned, the hall is a defensible area. They'll move the big guns there once they know we're attacking.
If I end up as a pair of smoking boots, I'd just like to say I told you so.
You'll be backed up by Sergeant Cacho's men and Sergeant Enliker's from the Imperial side. If they can't get you to Master Sav in one piece, no one can. Go quickly. Let's not give them time to get back on their feet.
Sergeant Enliker reporting in, sir. We've received little resistance so far.
Sergeant Cacho reporting in, sir. You got here just in time for the fighting. These here are your unit. Straight on to the audience chamber. We'll fan out to intercept reinforcements.
Time to show these nuts the nutcracker.
Right, taking point.
Sir, now that they're gone, do you seriously expect them to be allies?
Is there something I should be aware of?
I know two things. The first is, if an Imperial wants something, you better not let him have it. Second is, Captain Biron's commanding this outfit. I used to hear about him all the time, back when they had me captured. Yep, you're looking at a veteran here. They used to say Biron was masterful at the ambush.
Give me all the details.
Think about it. Where'd he learn to surround an enemy force? From hunting the Republic, that's how, and he's ready to do it again. The safe thing to do is, as soon as the Brotherhood is broken, take down Biron's men and grab him as a prisoner. It wouldn't take much. He's back at the base alone, and this lot will fold if we pull it on them surprise-like.
If they were enemies, I'd have noticed by now.
You think you know the mind of an Imperial better than I do? I spent 3 months in their cells. How about you?
I'll be careful. Now be silent.
Okay then. You just signal for us when you're ready, and we'll drop on them. I'll go keep an eye on that sergeant. You take the boys here.
Isn't this a surprise? The Republic and Imperials all bound together. What's wrong? Getting cold? Need to share body heat?
I'll bet you say that to all the heroic spacers.
Your humor masks fear. Fear that one day people will realize they need neither Empire nor Republic. And your death is one more step on the road to pure liberation.
That's the room, gentlemen. Take the turrets and secure the perimeter.
All units, find an Imperial. Reinforce their positions with small arms. Move out. This is the time. Don't let them dig in.
There's no need to escalate this.
Escalate? They're gonna have a clear field of fire on us.
Catch out. I've just received word from Captain Biron. He's got new orders.
You'll find them quite ready for them, Imperial.
He said to clear out the fortress once it's secured. It's too large for us to hold. Is something wrong?
So much for the wisdom of Sergeant Kachko.
Hey, this is not fair and you know it. He's not supposed to be letting fortresses go.
I'm never hearing the end of this.
Is there anything I can do?
Tell your captain that he's dead on about the fortress size. We'll be out of here as soon as all the rooms are searched.
I heard about the situation over the comm. Master Sav is dead and half the Brotherhood tried to flee by jumping off the cliff. A well-executed plan. Of course, the irony is that with the Brotherhood gone, we'll be free to focus our tactics on one another.
What would you suggest, Lieutenant? 24-hour truce as we return to our outposts?
I could grant that when it involves my men. I cannot, of course, speak for others. What do you think?
If you ever need to defect, you know who to call.
A fine compliment. But after today's negotiations, I will likely be watched carefully.
Yes, you risk much by coming here, Captain. If only more Imperials were like you.
Be careful what you wish for, Lieutenant.
Well, the day's not over yet, and already it brought about the end of the Hailstorm Brotherhood. There's a bigger war out there on the ice, and for once, the Imperials aren't the worst of it.
I'm here for my own reasons, Lieutenant.
Understood. There's a lot of good you could do out there. Admiral Revold commands the Republic fleet on Hoth, from the surface no less. He's fighting tooth and nail with the White Maw leaders every day. You can do for him what you did for us. The White Maw could be a thing of the past, and we would all sleep easier.
Good. I was hoping we'd get someone with real guts. I'm Admiral Revold. The Zabrak with the sunny disposition is my chief engineer, Aram. Welcome to the best place on Hoth.
What's happening now?
I don't know how much you've seen of the Republic presence on this snowball, but this is what it's all about. This isn't just a battle for Hoth. We went out here, and we've got the whole war with the Empire in the bag.
Give me all the details.
Spread across that ice field is what's left of one of our capital ships. She was carrying a top-secret weapon prototype. The Null Cannon. It can fry all the machinery on a starship without giving the crew so much as a hangnail. With that weapon in our hands, we can push the Empire back to the unknown regions.
You wouldn't still be here if this were a simple salvage mission.
We found the wreckage. Trouble is, pirates got there first, snatched up several pieces of our prototype, striking from a hidden base. We've deployed the Tals and the infantry. They're taking heavy losses out there, and we're not any closer to getting the Null Cannon. We can't allow these thieving scum to leave Hoth with a weapon that can take out any starship in the galaxy.
Got it. Don't even need to write it down.
Sensors detect life forms in the nearby wreckage. The pirates may be making a grab for pieces of the Null Cannon's primary power core.
Keep an eye out for anything that will help us track the scum back to their lair. And contact me once all the fragments of the power core are secure. Go out there and bust some heads.
Mr. Topa, go makase. Chino hagwa buntacho, chubalong haku. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
Why can't things be easy, just once?
Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise. Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
All right, I'll do it.
Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubola wawuni. Chobat I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta.
Where'd they go? Who do I have to shoot to get some sensor data around here?
Sorry, Commander. Latest readings indicate they've established a perimeter around the ships.
I warned the Admiral something like this might happen. I hate it when I'm right.
Commander, you have visitors.
Hey, you look like you know your way around a blaster. Want a chance to play hero? We've been caught with our pants down, and I need someone trustworthy who can clean up a mess quickly and quietly.
You're putting a lot of stock in someone you just met.
You made it to the worst place on Hoth. That takes grit. Besides, I've heard about the work you've been doing. Pirates are salvaging computers out of our wrecked starships. Computers with a lot of sensitive data. Codes, maneuvers, base locations. If this continues, we can kiss any security we had goodbye.
This'll be easy, as long as we have enough troopers.
If we send a bunch of soldiers in there, the pirates will know how valuable those machines are. Speed up the operation. I need somebody who can be quiet, fast, and if need be, deadly. We need to wipe each computer with an ion mine. The pirates aren't going to make it easy for you either. They'd kill their own mothers to protect that salvage.
Oh, I never get tired of shooting pirates. Count me in.
I knew we could rely on you. Find the ships that still have functional computers and wipe them. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
I've got your power core and a data pad with a location of the pirate hideout, Admiral. Anything else while I'm here?
You made quick work of that motherless space trash. Well done. Now our troops can take the fight to them.
I hate to interrupt, but the data suggests these components were from the ancillary, not main power core. That's bad.
We still get part of the null cannon out of the pirates' hands. It can't be catastrophic.
Worst case scenario, the pirates already have enough of the weapon to make it operational.
You'll have to go into their base after it. Hit those sons of huts before they know we're coming.
This sounds like something I could do, for a few more credits.
You'll get them. I'll see to it personally.
That datapad puts the pirate base inside a huge system of ice caverns not far from here.
Half the scum in the galaxy will be in there. Chief Engineer Aram and a squad of Tals will be on your heels. Once the pirates are down, Aram will secure the null cannon for transport. It'll be the mother of all fights. Good luck.
The cloaker's inside, just past those guards. They've got the key code to get in. But these guys aren't too bright. I mean, they're used to Shaitena's barks. They jump. We should be able to put one over on them, no problem. I'll follow your lead.
Naya memgen kalikam. Ke kuwa nam karak naya memak.
Didn't anyone warn you guys about toffee and ice fever?
No! I'm not sick! I am too young to die! Ah! Oh no! Everyone back up! If this is the ice plague, every drop of infected spittle contains enough virus to kill a dozen men!
Filtartu me alhalda min puer bulunig? Kanam jiwa nemak. Hemgam yama naya angam.
I've got the antidote, but it'll cost you.
You'd better take it! There's only 3 doses left on Hoth, because the Empire's blockading supplies, trying to wipe us out!
Kimbom kam. Namak akalak keku.
Excal hafamatin. Miwaya tifar por mina niglak for sombro room.
Hand over the credits, open the door, and my associate will give you the cure.
Thank you. Now step aside and turn around. The shot is administered to the posterior muscle group. Ice fever free. We weren't lying. Now, go in. The cloaker is in one of those cells.